Wrestling fans, it is what, Wednesday?
It's Wednesday.
That's Talitha. I'm Travis. You're watching Wrestling Gab.
We're late. It's our
And
code.
right now, it looks like we've got a...
It's our MO. If you don't know.
What? Being late?
Being late.
Well, it didn't used to be.
Well, we had to make sure our
Kind of our
chickens
new
were
thing.
safe.
I clipped my chicken's wings today. Oh, is he calling the little boy a doofus?
Well, it's Evil Uno, isn't he evil?
He is. They don't like children. Children.
Oh, Lord, he doesn't like him. Who's we? He sounds like a nice
Uh-oh.
guy.
The whole Dark Order just tackled him. Uh-oh. We got a melee. Hybrid 2's out there. Who else is coming out here?
Hangman.
Oh, Hangman Page. Is he going to make his decision? Look at that! He takes everybody out.
Wow, dang. Hangman got
Crazy.
all mad. All right.
Leaping leopard poop.
All right.
All right, it looks like we're in the Dusty Rhodes Classic Battle Royal over here. Or not Battle Royal, Tag Team Tournament over here. What's that team? Can you read that one?
Imperium and Lucha House Party.
Imperium. Is that next?
First round match tonight.
Nice.
Doesn't say it's next, but... Anyways, we got people in the chat. Hey, people in the chat.
Hey, peeps.
Just
Party people.
we have Javier in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Javier.
Javier.
We have Janelle in the chat. Hey, Janelle. We
Hey,
have Brian
Janelle.
C.
Thanks
out
for hanging
there.
out with
Chris
us. Brian.
Akane is with us.
Chris.
We have Walter. Hey, Walter.
Hey,
We
Walt.
have Rumble Challenge. He says, greetings from Puerto
Rumble.
Rico. I'm a friend of Ryota. Hey,
Hey.
Rumble.
Thanks
How's
for hanging out with
Ryota
us.
doing? If you're new to our channel, please subscribe.
Hopefully
Hang
you've
out
already
with
subscribed. So they went right into a match as fast as you possibly could go right into a match.
Right?
They were literally just brawling. And now they're having an 8-man tag team match over on AEW.
They didn't get a chance to cut birthday cake or
Nothing.
celebrate Negative One's birthday that is tonight. That's what the big thing is tonight is Negative One.
He's having a birthday. Was he 8, 9? Something like that? 12, 15, 13?
10 maybe? I don't know. Yeah, he's not very old, I guess.
Cancel the Dancing Girls.
Right. And hi, Javier. How are you doing tonight?
Thanks for being here.
We have Persistent Ninja, and
Hey,
it looks like
Persistent
at
Ninja.
some point we had Landon Awesome in the chat.
Awesome.
Rumble says Roto has been having seizures and hasn't been able to get on. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Aw. Yeah, those are terrible.
I could have had one of those today. I had another light out in my office, and so it's like right above me and behind me.
Uh-huh.
And so it's a, whatchamacallit light?
Strobe.
Yeah, it's a strobe light all day.
Just turn them off.
Well,
Get a
I
lamp.
would, except for in my office, it would be kind of dark. So, with it being overcast. If there was sunshine, it wouldn't be so bad. But with it being overcast, it doesn't help.
I thought it was super sunny today.
Oh, the last part of the day, it was overcast
was it?
when I
Yeah,
went
because
out
it's
for
going to be
lunch
warm
and came
tonight.
back.
It's supposed to be almost 12 degrees hotter tonight than it was
Ooh,
last night.
from the 9 degrees it was last night. How exciting. Anyways, Ninja wants to see Jay White in the Rumble and be the winner.
Oh, wow. You want him to go right to the top his first day, huh?
Yeah. No.
WWE has a tendency not to do that. You just don't see that very often in WWE,
Right?
where they take an independent star and push him all the way to the title. Even with AJ Styles, they didn't push him immediately right to the top. But pretty close. I mean, AJ's as close as you're going to get, though, to a star. Like a star.
Right?
Maybe Kenny Omega if he showed up.
Oh, yeah.
Like that style, like that type of a talent.
Right. Yeah, you could like Karrion
But,
Kross
you know-
or the popular ones or something.
Yeah, they're popular, but you still see that they're not wrestling in the Rumble and wrestling for main titles. I'm saying there's only
I think
two
if
or three
Karrion
guys.
Kross hadn't gotten injured and wasn't gone, he would be a person you could see do that.
Right.
Anyways, we have Guy Dawson in chat. Hey, Guy, how's it going? Brian C says hi. Hi, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Guy says, hi, guys. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. Hybrid 2's on the bad guys team. Look at Paige, the follow-away slam. And then a tip up that he didn't make it.
He didn't quite make it.
You little drunk. You
He's
little
like,
drunk.
I had too many whiskeys.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Oh, shit. A Hybrid 2 guy did not quite make that.
Oh, shit. Sean Silver. European uppercut with that giant arm of his. It's almost got like a arm wrestler's arms.
We have Vindicator in the chat. Hey, Vindicator. Javier's like Jim Ross or Jerry the King Waller. I don't know.
Oh, Jim Ross, 100% there, but I do like Jerry Lawler's quips. Like, he just says some of the funniest shit all the time, and I love that. I love his attention to detail and just the stuff that he says. It's so clever. It reminds me of my grandpa. My grandpa used to say stuff like that all the time.
Samo says Jay White won't go to WWE just yet. He's going to be weighing his options. I agree.
He's gonna follow the money.
Yeah.
And it just depends on how much they offer him. Would be what I would say. And he's gonna make a lot more money in WWE than he would anywhere else.
True.
WWE did sign 3 ladies, and we will see them debut tonight on NXT.
So it's just all women that they signed?
Yeah, three new women, and they're in that tag team tournament.
Oh, okay. Guy also said, I think Kenta is going to be at AEW tonight. What do you guys think?
I have no idea. That would be interesting to see.
Walter's letting you know, Travis, good video.
Good video.
Good video. We have Luke in the chat. Hey, Luke.
I tried to speed up
morning.
The Sammy Guevara part, but all it did was change my voice, and it made it all weird and scratchy. Like, I was trying to play with the audio and speed it up so it just sounded like a different person talking. Like, just speeding up the volume of it, the speed of it. But all it did is make it higher pitch and the same speed, but, like, scratchy and poppy.
Oh, that's weird.
I was like, yeah, never again will I try that.
That's weird. You should just sound like a chipmunk.
Right? Anything different, but nothing like. So I went from 100% to 125%, and you can't even tell there's a different speed. It just made my voice different.
Is it gonna throw him in the cake? Oh.
Oh shit! Oh, it didn't phase him.
Oh.
Oh, head first into that cake.
Oh.
Not the cake. Did he eat some?
Oh, he's like, my cake, you jerk. You ruined my cake. Poor Luke saying it gets harder and harder to wake up after a nap to watch on Wednesdays for some reason. How long are you napping for?
1, 2, and 3.
Oh. Mr. What's-His-Face got the win off of one of the other people.
Rich Reynolds?
Yeah, that guy.
All right, Reynolds.
Against whoever.
The hybrid guys, or whoever those two were. I don't know who. What's his name that's in the cake?
That's Evil Uno.
No, it's Walter.
Luther.
Luther.
Sorry.
It's his friend.
Oh.
They were with Brandi in that little group that she had for a while.
Yeah, I understand who he is. I guess Colt Cabana is on that side again with the Dark Order or whatever.
Yeah, he never left.
Oh, that's that one guy, one of the Lucha people. He has a mask on.
Oh, the one that Sammy Guevara pretended to be?
Yeah, him. That's who it is. I didn't know who it was. Let's see.
Pentagon. Not Pentagon, but Pentagon. Oh, he's got a mic. No, that's not how it works.
Wow.
Oh! Man, trying to crack his skull.
Kid. It's my birthday. Your birthday was 3 days ago.
My birthday was 3 days ago, you idiot. He's acting like his dad. That's great.
That's cute. Guy Dawson says he thinks Kenta will be here at AEW tonight.
Nolan's in the audience with that referee shirt on. That referee must mean a lot to that family. The one that remember, he was in all the interviews when on that tribute show.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Cause short his arms are. Sorry, I can't help it.
It's so weird. Too funny. Vindicator was like, there's too many guys in the ring with AEW as usual.
Always. Not always. But when they do their tag team matches, they try to throw everybody on their roster on there.
Chris wants to know, did they sign Taya Valkyrie?
No. That hasn't happened yet. She was written off TV last night, though, for
He's like
Impact.
proposing to him down on one knee. That's creepy.
Paige has got to accept it.
No, do not accept it. Be your own person. Vindicator's like, one NXT lady is named Gigi, which I think is hilarious. She is going down and going down hard.
Yeah, you would like to put her down hard. No, I'm just kidding. She is
He said yes.
pretty good looking lady.
Look, they have, he said yes. He didn't even say anything.
He said yes. Look, they could have a power couple with him and Anna Jay. He didn't say yes. He hasn't said yes yet. He's going to say no.
I don't think he should say yes. All right, Persistent Ninja. See ya. Have a good night.
He wants to go solo. Beat him up!
Oh, jeez. It's like, no, sorry guys, I gotta be my own person.
Well, he took that bottle of liquor and he's off to drink it. Couldn't even do his kip up because he was too hammered.
I don't even know why they're upset about it. They have so many people in their group. Why
they don't have a leader.
Right?
They need a leader.
I just don't understand. Walter's like, Dark Order 1. Samoa's like, think they turned Dark Order babyface? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they did. It's because of the death or the passing. So that's the main event. Sammy Guevara, Jake Hager versus Chris Jericho and MJF versus Santana and Ortiz.
So their contention is now happening.
They're all
Jon
wrestling each
Moxley's
other.
in action tonight too.
Wow.
Chris kind of says Reynolds reminds me of Steven Richards. Vindicator says, so I guess Heyman will join the order soon? As if they name her lackeys. Nope.
Layla Hirsch, Penelope Ford tonight. That'll be good. Matt Sydal.
Over on NXT, if you guys want to know,
The Dusty Rhodes
Shida
tournament's still
and
going on.
Johnny Crybaby are still having their match. It's been going on since
I thought this
started.
was a tag match.
Well, it is a tag match,
okay.
but it's still going.
Because Shida's going to put him out right now.
Leon Ruff and... Oh, nope. He supposedly got out of it. That's funny. Crystal's like,
there's the save.
We have Weasley in the chat. Hey, Weasley. Samo says, still remember Joey Styles saying when Hollywood Nava got hit with a chair, he said, that was just as painful as playing Simon Dean on national television.
Simon Dean.
Vindicator's like, Uno means number one, so Evil Uno is leader by default.
Right. Well, he was the leader, if you remember. He was the one that put it together. But then they had a secret leader, and that ended up being Brody.
Right.
That was the start of last year. They didn't have Brody. Brody didn't get there until like January of this year.
Right. We also have...
I guess not this year because we're in January. So a calendar year ago.
Abdullah in the chat. Hey, Abdul. I'm just going to call you Abdul. Okay.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
It says, hi, how are you guys?
Doing
Hello.
fantastic.
We're doing great. How are you? And we have Hunt Ricky again in our chat.
You
hey,
a
Hunt.
fan of AEW
How's
or
it going
NXT?
there? You gonna be some Norm or you gonna be a wacko? It's spam. Weasley's like Simon Dean, the Exers dude. Javier says WWE or AEW.
Swerve Scott.
Yeah. Landon Awesome's bored.
Wow. Awesome. 1, 2, and no.
Ooh.
Kushida kicks out.
Shida
We're over
got
on
out of
NXT
it.
right now, but over on AEW, Jericho and MJF are talking.
They're talking about how they're going to be better than everybody.
We're better than you and you know.
Right? Smells like there's only one man that should lead Dark Order, and he is John Silver. Please stop spamming.
Mighty Mouse.
Please stop spamming. Or well, 15-second time, everybody. I'm going to do it. Vindicator's like, why does a male wrestler want the nickname Pretty? I just can't understand. Humans sometimes love embracing dumb stuff just for the sake of it.
They've done that forever. Gorgeous, Jimmy Garvin, Pretty Boy, what was his name back in the 50s or 60s? The Nature Boy.
Oh. So our person, Abdul, is Gondalanda. Oh, okay. Well, awesome. Glad to see you back. Hope you
Thanks
had a good start to your week. Says, wow, you pronounce my name very good. I joined you a few days ago. I'm actually the fan of WWE. Don't watch AEW and NXT. Well, I'm sorry. NXT and AEW are actually pretty cool.
They're pretty good shows if you ever give them a chance. But they are definitely tough if you don't know the names of everybody.
Looks like Ruff and Kushida won that match against Johnny Crybaby and what's that other weirdo that's with him?
I don't know. Oh, is it Austin Theory?
Austin, that guy.
Wow,
yeah.
I can't believe Austin Theory lost that.
Austin.
Look, Pinhead's up there.
Oh, it is Pinhead. That's nice. With his feminine physique. He's so weird. But he's like also, did you know the guy who played Drew was David Holtz, the head on the Santa Claus movie?
Huh, I did not.
I'm not joking. Okay, well, I gather you're very serious about that then. Vindicator's like, I'm coming down with a spam cold again. What's the cure?
Delete. No,
you can definitely block that person. Would be probably the best thing to do on your end, and then you don't ever have to see them again. And like I said, please stop spamming the chat. 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 Please.
Why don't you read what they say and then? Does it say hell
AEW
people?
is full of indie people.
Oh, indie people. Well, yeah, they got to make a start somewhere.
I get
a lot of these guys in WWE were indie people at one time too, right?
Sure. I'm sure the NXT people were. Somehow they have to get their start somewhere.
I'm just
Some
saying, even the ones on
Impact.
WWE, because
Seth
Rollins was indie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Roman Reigns was, because I don't know Roman Reigns, but definitely Jon Moxley was. So the Shield came from the indies. You got AJ Styles came from the indies. Samoa Joe came from the indies. But we don't think of them as indie guys anymore.
Yeah.
And AEW is taking it and turning it pro. So
Look
now
at
they
that.
are pro
Fucking
guys.
Beth Phoenix decided to come to fucking work.
She showed up.
Wow. I guess she got a nanny for her kids. Javier's like the
Maybe
Rock
that
is
means
Stone
her
Cold.
husband's in town.
Probably.
Something coming up pretty soon. There's a big event. I can't remember what it was
gave
called.
It away. The Royal Rumble?
Oh, that's what it is. We might get to see Edge if his
Swear.
wife's there. Karrion Kross up next.
Anyways.
We're going to have it right now. So this is Sting, Darby Allin, right now.
On NXT, Karrion Kross is next. So, woo.
This is Sting.
Javier's like the Rock or Stone Cold.
Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, that's tough.
I don't know. Abdul says, I've come here to watch your stream only. Now a fan of AEW and NXT. All right.
Well,
they are pretty good. They're not too. They're very entertaining. Let's put it that way. If you like to watch a lot of wrestling, those are the shows you want to watch.
Because they don't have a lot of talking.
Backstories and recaps.
Although we're going to get talking right now.
Right, but it's Sting. So he can't wrestle. He's broken and old. I don't mean to be mad at anger anybody who's a huge fan of Sting.
I'm going to go with Stone Cold on that, by the way, for whoever asked that question.
Javier did.
It's a tough one, and it's really close. I think The Rock is a little bit better on the microphone, but I think Stone Cold did more for the company.
Yeah. Landon says, I've been listening to too much of the Beatles. According to Travis, that's not enough. Samo says,
you can never
Roman
listen to
came
too much
straight
Beatles.
from college football to WWE.
Well, there you go.
Walter is like, Tony Schiavone in the ring, AEW, he is. Abdul says, who is your favorite wrestler in WWE? Active wrestlers right now?
Bray Wyatt. I don't think there's... I mean, I have a hard time with the Fiend character because I really like the Bray Wyatt character, but I don't like the Bray Wyatt character that's on the Firefly Funhouse.
Right.
I like
the
Bray
old
Wyatt,
original
right?
Bray.
With the family
with
and
the
all
Wyatt
that.
family and stuff, yeah. When he was like the swamp god. Landon says Beth got Edge to babysit, right?
Or is Edge with her?
Right.
And he's getting ready for the Rumble.
The kids have a nanny. Vindicator's like, so is Pete Dunne too feminine to really defeat the former Demon Balor? And Beth return is insignificant. Just another talking head. If she wrestles in the Rumble, then it matters.
I'm sure she'll wrestle in the Rumble. Well, maybe not sure, but I'm 85% sure she'll be one of the women. They need women bad.
She's been working out quite a bit, even being You know, more so than she has in the past, so I don't know. Javier's like, name 3 favorite Royal Rumble winners. I can't do that. Walter's like, it's snowing in Florida. Damn, it's cold there. Because of Sting. Abdul says, oh, I wanted to write not now. I'm not a fan of AEW and NXT. Oh, okay. Well, you should give it a try. It's actually pretty cool. Janelle's in the chat. Hey, Janelle says the head of the table is here.
The head of the table.
Are you the head of the table tonight? Jacob says, I am here. Sorry, I just came in. All right.
That's all right.
Don't worry about it. We're glad you could make it tonight.
Sting wants to be the first one to congratulate him on being the TV champion. He's only been TV champion for like a month.
Oh, now it's
Oh,
Taz.
Here comes Taz. Fair fight my ass.
Did he attack him with a baseball bat?
Yeah, he hit him in the stomach.
We have Maddox in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Maddox.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Let's see. Guy says Pete Dunne should be Finn Balor's next challenge, not Cross, because they would be rushing that feud too much. What do you guys think?
It was Karrion Kross's title in the first place, and then he had to give it up, and then they had the tournament. So it would make the most sense to do Kross, but I do understand what you're saying. The problem is Pete Dunne had a match against, who was it? Oh, O'Reilly.
Mm-hmm.
And then O'Reilly beat him and already went and wrestled Finn Balor. So why would the loser go on to wrestle Finn Balor? I have a hard time with that. But I do want to see Pete Dunne Finn Balor at the end of the day. I just don't understand the storyline to get there. Mm. It's like A, B, Z. Like it's not making any sense.
Landon says Walter is weeks away from breaking Pete Dunne's record for longest NXT UK title reign, which is kind of bullshit. I don't think he should really be counted because
right.
of they haven't even wrestled.
Right.
But
just like I don't count Asuka's title run right now. It's just garbage. She's
Simone
not
says
defending her
NXT
title.
then promoted Roman as the thoroughbred who refused to wrestle until he got decent competition. Yeah. Walter said face paint Sting and Darby. Yeah. They're together forever now. Guys like Pete Dunne should be Finn Balor's next challenge. Oh, you already asked
There
that.
she is. See the wings behind her.
Oh, yep. I see it now. We have the Fiend in the chat. Hey, the Fiend says, hey, Travis.
Hey, Rub.
Yeah, let's see.
Haven't seen you since the national championship game.
Javier's like, I am the table. Why would you want to be a table?
He's the head of the entire table.
Ravi's in the chat. Hey, Ravi says, not going to lie, AEW is a hard watch.
It can be when they're doing all those big tag team matches. And if you don't know anybody, it makes it really difficult.
True.
Like when they bring people that you don't know and you're just like, who's this guy again? Who's this guy again?
She like Medusa tonight?
Yeah, I saw her wearing this earlier today on Instagram and I was like, what is that? It's metal.
Interesting.
But yeah, it kind of looks Medusa-ish. Which would make sense because Medusa was a beauty before she was cursed.
Well, it looks like snakes. I wonder if somebody made it for her and was like, can you wear this? And she's like, totally.
It looks so good on me. I like how it frames my face.
It's like the best thing ever. Jacob says, what do you think about the first match on AEW?
I'm not a fan of those. But
huge 7-12 tag team people.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan
I think the reason why they did that, though, is because
the boy.
of the little...
Brody Jr.
Yeah, Brody. His name actually is Brody.
Yeah, that's Brody Jr.
And John Huber's son, his birthday was a few days ago. And that's
3 days ago, stupid.
You idiots.
You idiots.
Janelle says, who is the highest betting on for the Women's Royal Rumble?
Bianca.
Vindicator's like, so Travis, could Taz Street Fighter faction give Undisputed Era a run for their money?
What Taz? Is that what
Taz's Street Fighter faction give Undisputed Era a run for their money?
Oh, absolutely. Big
yeah.
Brian Cage and Will Hobbs. They don't have anybody in their group that's even near that big. And plus, they got the smaller guys, too. Absolute Ricky Stark can wrestle.
Right. Abdul says, whose match do you like the most in the whole career of WWE?
What, like one match that
whose
sticks out?
Match do you like the most in the whole career of WWE?
One of my favorite matches of all time was Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan.
That one was really good. for a New Day.
It was
or
about
a New Age
It was
one.
about 7 years ago.
That's crazy that it's been that long.
Uh-huh.
Vindicator's like, time for my girl Scarlett, and I guess Carrion too, but I wish she would wrestle at some point. No.
They're not going to do that for a while with her.
No.
I've heard that there's plans to have her wrestle before she even showed up on TV ever. That they had plans for her to wrestle, but they wanted her to be a valet for a while first. But yeah. You're not a fan of her wrestling or something?
I just don't want her to... I just feel like, if you have them together as a thing, then leave them that way, and I just don't think that she should wrestle. If you're going to say, okay, well, we don't need you as his little thing anymore, then fine, put her in a wrestling thing, but I just don't feel like they should.
They're not going to split it up now. It's too big. It's the hottest thing on NXT.
So says, heard that... Yeah. What was Asuka's partner's name?
Kari. Kari Sane.
Kari. Okay. Kari, I'm pretty sure that's who he's talking about, might make an appearance in the Rumble. Samoa's saying that.
Wow. That would be sick. I don't know if she's in the States, but if she is in the States or she can get here in the next, a week and a half? Hell yeah.
Right. And the Fiend said something, but I think I missed it.
Oh, that's in 2 weeks now at Beach Break. Oh, we knew that. That's going to be at Beach Break.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks from today. February is in 2 weeks.
Abdul says, the Fiend by I am John Cena. Landon says Walter has held the title for 656 days.
Damn.
Jacob says Sting and Darby are teaming up with each other tonight. I guess.
No, I mean, yeah, maybe, but...
I mean, he's not going to do anything.
You're not going to see
Sting
Sting
wrestle. I mean, he might stand on the outside and beat somebody with a bat.
He might get in and put Ricky Stark in freaking the Scorpion Deathlock.
Javier says, go subscribe to Sammy G. What?
Old Sammy Guevara.
Vindicator's like, unfortunately, Scarlett headpiece is terrible. The Fiend says, I've been busy with stuff, plus I'm just feeding Mr. Puggles for Tyler. Nice. Feed Mr. Puggles.
Mr. Puggles. Do you see this? You gotta be kidding me.
That's funny.
Look at Dawn.
Picture. Oh my god, seriously,
Dawn
that's
and Kenny.
Ew.
They look like Chippendale dancers.
There is something seriously wrong with that painting in more ways than one. It's like he's creepily obsessed with him. That's nasty.
It's for his birthday. He's like, his birthday was in October. He's like, it's never too late to shop for the god of wrestling.
Ugh. Oh, that's nasty. Jacob says on NXT that the guy who was supposed to debut on SmackDown, and we have Icon in the chat.
Hey, Icon.
The Fiend says, hey, Travis, the Cavaliers are up 68-60 on the Nets.
Oh, wow.
Chris says, here comes Cross, new finisher. Robbie says, but the best part of AEW is Omega's entrance. Shout out to Dalitha, she knows. Oh, it's because of those weird ladies and their weird leotard outfits with
the
their
witches.
brooms.
The witches
So
with their
weird.
brooms.
It's so
The clean
dumb.
sweep.
Vince like, I can't wait 2 years before needing to see Britt Baker again.
It's 2 years. It's 2 weeks.
Abdul says, when will Roman Reigns be a face?
It's going to be a while.
It's going to be a while.
He's the hottest thing in wrestling right now.
He's got to be an asshole for a while. Sorry.
Yeah. And right now, he's the hottest thing. I mean, he's going to main event WrestleMania. He's going to main event maybe possibly even the Royal Rumble.
Ricky's like, MSK should win it all.
MSK probably will win it all. That would be my pick.
Samoa wants to know what your favorite Lay's flavor is.
Just the plain. I didn't know they had flavors.
Lay's chips have all kinds of flavors. They have barbecue and sour cream and onion.
Oh, just normal. Like, I don't eat
sour cream and cheddar.
I don't eat potato chips anymore, but when I did eat them, it was just the plain.
You never liked flavors? When you got Pringles, what was the flavor you got?
3 years ago.
Barbecue?
I can't remember.
Barbecue. You always got barbecue.
I like barbecue everything, so. And now I don't eat anything barbecue.
What's your favorite Lay's flavor, Samo? Abdul says, Vince just broke my heart when he made Roman Hill. Abdul, the reason why he made Roman Hill is because it was just something that had to be done. There's so many people out there that dislike him so much.
That by turning him heel, they can now not like him on purpose.
Yeah.
Without him being a face. It was really hard on him being a face and coming out there and being booed.
Right.
Just like Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey couldn't even handle it. She had to quit.
Yeah.
Because she couldn't handle getting booed constantly.
True.
And she was trying to be a babyface. So then they turned her heel, and it worked. And then she left anyways because she didn't like it.
Right.
Because she didn't want to be a
meanie.
Or a heel.
Ricky says John Cena should win the Rumble. John Cena should stay to acting and stay the hell away from wrestling.
Oh, everybody has their own opinions.
I just think that when they're, that
if there was a full-time wrestler
wrestling, then they shouldn't be able to win stuff like that. It's kind of like Goldberg and winning things. It's just awkward and weird to me. If they are an active wrestler and they're wrestling for the company and that's what they do, then fine. That'd be great. But he's not there anymore, so it's just weird.
Are you guys excited to see Braun Strowman? Are you excited to see Braun Strowman? If you haven't
Who's
watched
that? No, I'm just kidding.
the last 2 months, he's been shredding and lifting nonstop. So he's literally shredded. He almost looks like Brian Cage or something.
Yeah.
Because he's got so lean. I was watching him do lat pull downs, and his back is completely shredded.
I guess the Young Bucks decided to beat up what's his face.
Callis?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They're like, we're tired of you.
Well, it's gonna turn the
Ricky
Bucks.
wants to see Seth versus Big E at Mania, huh?
Look at this guy. What is he, like a Rick Rude wannabe?
This is
The librarian.
This is pretty Peter Avalon, the librarian guy.
Didn't he have a woman with him?
Yeah.
It's awesome what he's wearing. So Rick Rude used to come out in a robe like this, and he'd be like, "For all you fat, out of shape, why don't you turn around, let your women's."
Chris says Imperium in the Dusty Cup baby. Jacob says, Travis, who's your favorite AEW wrestler?
That's tough. Women, it's I like both Tay Conte and Anna Jay.
Yeah.
Man, do I have a favorite?
I don't know. Do you? I mean, you
The
like
Luchasaurus,
the Young Bucks?
maybe. I really like the Luchasaurus. I'd like him to leave that group and
Be a norm.
normie. But I like Cody a lot. I like the Young Bucks because they remind me of the Rock and Roll Express. I like the FTR.
Yeah. Abdul says, I like pasta.
I like pasta.
Who doesn't like pasta? Everybody should like pasta, Abdul. It's a good comment. Simo says, we call them walkers here, but mine is cheese and onion.
Walker.
Oh, Lays are called walkers?
Nice. Cheese and onion. Yummy.
Well, chips would be fries. Like potato stuff.
Look at that. Mercedes Martinez. Tony Storm as a team.
Oh, that's weird. Ravi says...
Look at her glasses. They're spikes.
It's creepy. Wonder if she fell on you. Ravi says, is the women tag belts going to be defended on NXT?
No. I mean, not tonight.
I mean, they did take him down there and had a match down there with some girls, but...
Yeah, with Sasha and Bailey.
Yeah.
But no, they're never going to be on NXT.
Oh, no, they went to SmackDown. Sorry. That was... Asuka and Charlotte did it,
yes.
but they went to SmackDown,
yeah,
not NXT.
Yeah, no.
The indicator says Vince and Roman are broken in many ways. Too many to list them here. Right? Abdul says Travis should win the Rumble. Travis is the Rumble. Chris is like Angel Garza should win the Rumble to elevate him to the main event status, just like when Del Rio won.
Oh, no.
Let's not put him in
classic.
that same category. His career will go down the toilet real fast, Chris. What are you trying to do? Put a black mark against the poor guy? Robbie's like, John Cena is B-Tech Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, Jay Cargill.
It's Jade. She's out there giving Cody a hard time already.
She might come out and just kick Cody's ass.
She might.
Look
Abdul
at those
says,
guns.
I don't know why Vince paying Cena $10 million. I didn't know he was paying him anything.
Yeah, she pays him $10 million a year.
Vindicator's like, Cena has been useless for a
Oh,
while now.
shit.
Can't act.
Cody just got soccer style kicked right in the nuts.
Oh, man. What a cheater face. Can't act, can't hold a relationship, can't win versus legends like Taker. What values does he have? Actually, Vindicator, John Cena just got married to a Canadian woman. Just saying.
Canadian woman from, like, India or something. Pakistan.
Yeah, she's, like, from Pakistan.
She's a beaut.
She's really pretty. But she's from Canada.
She's probably from Canada, so.
She's from Canada. Hey. Robbie's like, Braun Strowman, the guy that only runs fast. Yeah. He's the guy that only runs fast.
The choo-choo train. Yeah.
Smo says Leva Bates and Peter Avalon split a few months ago after he lost to Brandon Cutler. Well, that was just rude. Why?
That's just weird. Oh! He didn't want to get punched in that pretty face.
She just decided not to be here anymore. Is she even in the wrestling AEW?
She might not be.
Vindicator's like, the non-pretty boy on AEW looks like some schmuck douche that would work at a Dell shop.
Right?
He's like, look at my porn mustache. You're like, no, I don't want to.
There are a lot of guys that are like that. Like in wrestling, that look like they could just work at a truck stop or something.
Looks like the guy that's behind the check station at, like the local convenience store.
The K&B.
Like the one down the street that's all small in a weird neighborhood.
Right, yeah, just...
Jacob's like, here's one of the judges on the Big Show television show. Yes, Cody Rhodes was a judge on there, but he's always been a wrestler. Abdul says WWE has ruined now. The best time in WWE was like 10 to 2014, according to me.
It was a long time ago, but yeah,
right.
It's getting softer and softer. It's a different show now. You just got to evolve with it. It's tough. It really is tough, trust me. Because I was watching the shit in the 80s. I wasn't watching it, but in the 2000s I watched 80s wrestling a lot and loved it. So
right.
That's why I do like the AEW, because it's a little bit older style of a wrestling.
Right. They do throw some of the more classic stuff in there.
Look at Lucha House Party.
That you would expect to see.
Would you call that the totem pole?
I have no idea what the hell that was, but it was terrifying. Why are they down there? That's so strange. Isn't that weird how they're in there and
they go back and forth?
Yeah.
They go both ways. They're swingers. It's okay.
Ew.
Look at that. It's got to be called the totem pole.
I guess. I'm not sure what that's
called.
like
on the Indian beaches and like...
I know what you're talking about. I get it.
The Seminoles.
Mm-hmm. Not that dumb, I promise. Chris says, you're kidding me, so Cody has kept this stupid Snoop Dogg remix?
Oh, yeah, he loves that. I'm sure that's a mainstay from now on.
Vindicator says, I'm excited to see Imperium on American TV again.
It's been a minute. They were here for a while. They were champions not too long ago.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they ever went back home.
They probably did, maybe. I don't know.
What's a flight across the Atlantic? Like, how many hours is that? Like 7 hours, 6 hours, something?
I've never flown across the Atlantic. Chris says, no, I'm trying to put a title on that guy. Robbie
put
says,
a title on it.
We call potato chips crisps in the UK, and fries are called chips. Crisps. Yeah, crisps. Robbie says, oh, Dalitha knows she was at Cena's wedding. No. It was actually, it was a tweet or something. Like, it was a big secret thing that happened. Like, they secretly basically got married. It was on Twitter for like a day or so.
It was storming the Twitter
sphere. It was just never like huge enough information. But the reason why it was such a big deal was because of his big relationship with Nikki Bella and stuff. And then she just had a baby and all that stuff and everything. So it's just kind of funny that he was so against ever being in a relationship ever again and getting married that he got married. So you're just like, yeah.
You ever watch any of those episodes with him and like her?
No,
like when she put her towel, she just set her towel down on the in the bathroom. Like
and
on
he would have a meltdown
about
his house.
Yeah, he had a full out meltdown because it wasn't in the hamper. It reminded me of my grandma growing up.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
I would hang my towel over the shower so I could use it again, and my grandma would just freak out.
Abdul says, oh, so John Cena's wife is our sister-in-law because she is from Pakistan? No, I highly doubt that you're all related. That would be creepy.
Like 100 million people. They're all brother and sister. Cousins.
Well, I mean,
no
I guess if you're looking at it from a Bible standpoint, you are. But, ew. Let's not look at it that way. Yes, Hunt Ricky, Baby Shark isn't your favorite song ever, isn't it? Let's see. Looks like I just ate homemade barbecue wings and Rotel dip with chips. Now I want to go back to bed. Don't.
No.
You have to now stay up for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Because of the dip?
No, just because it's better for your body to digest it. Robbie's like, your stream is lagging. Is it?
You might have some weird dreams. Mine's working fine. I'm looking at it.
Oh, not that kind of lagging.
All right, Cody and the librarian. Conan. Oh, God, Cody didn't make it over.
It's like, Robbie's like, didn't Bob Roode had a porn mustache?
Oh,
Bobby Roode. I'm sure he
does,
did.
I think. Doesn't he still have
that?
that?
He has a beard, though.
Oh, did he grow his whole beard out?
He has a whole beard and a mustache, so it's kind of different.
Well, yeah, he had the mustache for a while. Like in January when he got suspended. Or when he came back from his suspension. Because he got suspended in December.
Vindicator's like, marriage is overrated, and so is McBoss Man bodybuilder poster boy. I'm glad we literally can't see him on network TV every painstaking
a stunner!
Week. Oh, it's funny. Luke's like, his stream isn't lagging. It's got to be Ravi's stuff. And Abdul's like, Luke, I want to eat too. I'm hungry. Abdul says Ravi's eyes are lagging. He want to sleep, right? Ricky's like, no, it's you. Yeah, Ravi, you might just have to like refresh your YouTube. Sometimes that can happen. Unfortunately.
So this AEW heels thing is like geared towards women to watch women's wrestling.
I haven't seen anything that makes me want to watch women's wrestling.
It's not geared towards wrestling fans that want to watch women wrestling, because that's fine. I'd watch that, but it makes you wonder what the hell they're doing.
Robbie's like, it's lagging, bro. Just saying. You might just have to refresh your stuff. Sometimes you might have to go out and come back in and do a refresh. Sorry. Sometimes that can happen.
Like close the app and reopen it and do all that. Sometimes.
Someone's like,
all right, Cody's got him in the figure four. He's going to tap him out. Oh, he turned it around. So obvious.
Chris? Ew.
Obviously, Cody is putting this guy over a little bit. There's no way this guy's this good. Pretty
Peter Avalon.
Old Peter Avalon.
He slapped him. He's like, I'm sorry. He's like, don't slap me. He's tapping.
So he didn't get slapped. He doesn't want that face touched. Earlier, Cody went to punch him and he ducked. So Cody fell on his back and slapped him in the face anyway.
Yeah. Ricky is like Jay White versus Kenny versus John, huh? Abdul says, why don't you start vlogging besides live streaming?
Old vlogging.
Smo says, squirrel bit crisp flavor, no joke. I think you're joking. What kind of a flavor is that? I mean, I get it down south in the States that they do eat things like that, like possum and squirrel and stuff like that, but really?
Weasel.
Would they really like make, a chip flavor, a crisp flavor of that? That's nasty.
Of squirrel?
Yeah. Like, I mean,
well, what is squirrel?
UK,
chicken?
I mean, would the UK really make... is it like really like the flavor of squirrel? I mean, what the hell does squirrel bit mean anyways? That sounds disgusting.
That like I said, like if you wouldn't even make a chip that tastes like meat, because what's meat taste like? Meat tastes like whatever you put on it. Salt, pepper, garlic powder.
They do make that stuff though.
But it would taste like that. It wouldn't taste like meat.
Yeah. Robbie's like, who do you think is going to win the Women's Dusty Classic?
I don't know. Maybe Gonzalez?
Simo's like, look it up. We had as part of a contest with Deer and Hedgehog. No, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. I'm just like, what in the world would that taste like? I mean, was it just a pun? Like, was it a joke? I mean, I know you guys have a really funky sense of humor, dry. So is it mean something over there? Like,
we can ask my German Shepherd. He ate one not too long ago, this summer.
A squirrel? guess we could always ask him.
Like,
Access,
hey,
how did the squirrel taste? What did it taste like?
He was
He'd
fine.
probably just look at you like, squirrel?
He was having fun eating it.
He was like, its head was delicious.
Its upper arms? Mmm.
And, yeah, Samoa, we have those here too. Lay's has those competitions of flavors. I think one of them one time was like cinnamon something, and they had some really weird. I don't try the new ones. I just kind of like, ew. Samoa says it was like
Oh, God.
jerky.
He just threw his glass at me. It didn't even break.
Wow.
That is a whiskey glass
He
right
was all
there.
sorts of angry at the Jungle Express there. Like, rawr.
A lot of emotions going on this January.
Robbie's like, in the UK used to have ketchup flavored crisps. Yeah, they still have those in Canada, by the way. Like, it's a big thing up there. Ketchup flavored anything. Crisps, chips, whatever you want to call them.
What the
Potato
hell was that
chips.
move?
I don't know, but
Dorado saves.
he just got kicked in the back of the head by
was
a
just the
flying lucha.
Weirdest move I've ever seen in my entire life.
I don't know. They've had some weird moves. Kind of like they're towering totem pole people.
Yeah. That totem pole.
Vindicator's like, and Cody is taking too long with this jobber. The American charity is what Cody is for the most part these days, but I still respect him. Yeah, but so that's what Cody's there for, though. He actually came right out and said it to Darby Allin's face. You're the future of this business. You are the wrestlers that we want to see win and be up here in the spotlight. And you knew kind of at that point that he was probably going to be getting the TNT championship. And it happened. But that's what Cody comes over. He said it a few times in the last few months, actually. That isn't something new with Cody. It's, you're the future of this business. Not him. They are. So he's not there for him to win and do all this stuff. He's there to help those wrestlers win and look good and be better and stuff like that. So getting airtime is how that happens. Whether it's with Cody or they put it with somebody else.
Double finishers.
Wow. But who's the active ones?
And
he
kicks out Dorado.
Kicked out. Amazing.
Emporium's in. Got an advantage. I guess it's a 2-on-1 advantage.
Right. Vindicator said Tully's still swindling in his Valentine's Day jacket. You too early, Tully. No early bird specials for you on Wednesday nights. That's funny. Abdul says, have you ever eaten biryani? It's a Pakistan and Indian dish. No.
I have not.
I personally have not. Samosas still have Marmite flavor for some reason. I've heard that shit's like kind of an acquired taste. And I've seen people like put like whole bunch or not a lot on their stuff.
Imperium might be in trouble right here. Lucha House Party. Getting jiggy with it. Da 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 da.
Crazy.
Behind him. Oh, European uppercut to the back of the head. That's probably enough.
Kind of a weird.
That's enough. No!
Dorado
kicked out
of
again.
That too? Damn, what the hell?
They're like, hey, we're main roster stars, so we don't lose.
Robbie's like, yes, definitely eaten biryani many times. Joel says, Robbie, are you from India? I think, do you know?
Oh,
Hindi
shit.
Urdu?
And they got it. Lucha House Party with the win. I would have never guessed that they were going to win that.
I wouldn't have thought the Lucha House Party would have won against Imperium either, but they won. So they are going forward in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, which is kind of weird. Who else out there is kind of freaked out by this decision?
That was just weird to me. Moonsaw off the top rope. And Lucha House Party advanced.
Moves forward. Now they're going... Oh, that's why. Because they're going to go against Legado del Fantasma.
There you go.
That's why. They got to have that contention again, remember?
Yep.
Yeah. That's not surprising now. That makes more sense why they did it, I guess.
Always look at your brackets.
It's biryani. Now you may pronounce pretty good. It's very tasty. Suggest you eat it. Biryani.
Biryani.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Do we know this guy?
Is that Walter?
No.
They look like entranced by him.
Well, there was
They're like,
4 men in
"Oh."
their group. Walter's their big guy, so.
Well, you'd have to because I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know who it is. It's obviously some from NXT UK. Anybody at home? Anybody? Who's the guy that just showed up?
Yeah. Robbie or Samo. Do you guys know who that was?
It looked like it was one of their leaders.
That the Imperium guys were very respectful towards, I guess. Let's see. Samo says, had a
I like this Nick Camarado looking dude. That dude's awesome looking.
It was okay, but I prefer Jalfrezi. Parents are from Mauritius. I was born in the UK, says Robbie. Jalfaz Rossi is decent. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm totally like butchering the names of these dishes.
I like this dude. Look at the size of this guy. Nick Caminati.
He looks like a caveman.
I love it. It's what wrestling needs.
Bad. I would just say he looks like a caveman.
Hopefully this guy can earn a contract.
He was the only one that would step up. Vindicator says Darby spends most of his time getting his ass kicked and they want him to be the future. LOL, so dumb. I feel bad for Hangman Cage, Scorpio Sky, and other young guys who could actually carry the company. It's not like he's
it's a
the
TV
only
title.
one.
It's a TV title, guys. He's not the main champion.
Yeah. Just because you see him out there more doesn't mean anything.
You've got to have a title for the littler guys too. I said it in WWE all the time. You can't just have all the big guys have the championships because then the little guys will never get anything.
Next. That was
nice.
the women's part. Sorry.
It's fine. Did you want to see what they look like? I screenshot it.
It's fine.
The names?
Nope, you're fine. I was just reading it and trying to see like some of the groups, but I don't need to. Jewel says, no, let's see. Linda says -1 versus Marko Stunt, a battle of them little people, not midgets. Marko Stunt might be small and Hornswoggle, but -1 is a child. There's a big difference.
He is just manhandling Moxley. This is what we want to see right here.
We want to see Moxley get manhandled.
This dude
by
looks like a wrestler.
Man.
This is a wrestler right here.
We need to see manly men out there.
Some Dr. Death Steve Williams right here.
Manly men. Abdul says, no. Biryani is rice with chicken and spices on it. Sweet. That sounds pretty good.
Sounds yummy.
Vindicator says, so Ciampa is overweight and out of shape. No chance in the pit tonight. No, just kidding. I was going to say, what?
As he's completely shredded. Looks like he's been taking some time off from the cardio.
Right.
Now, Jon Moxley, on the other hand, looks like he hasn't worked out in a year.
Moxley?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's getting a little soft. He did not use his quarantining time well.
He's like, I have an idea.
He wasn't very productive.
I'm going to do nothing except for get Renee pregnant.
Robbie's like, Jalfrezi is spicy. Oh.
Yummy. I like Fozzie. I love spicy. I love Fozzie food, you know?
You like some Fozzie spicy. Smells like Vindaloo is the one. What's Vindaloo?
Vindaloo, my darling.
Jill says Jalfrezi. It's Jalfrezi. Sweet.
Jalfrezi.
Yay! I like learning new names. Looks like, okay, I'm off to feed all the kids. Like your goats? Did you guys get goats now?
The kids.
I'm kidding. I won't give Jade any ideas. Plus, chat is mostly decent tonight. Okay. Abdul says, Luke, legends are here in the chat. Yeah. Looks like we've had goats. Well, there you go. Now you gotta go feed them. Go feed your kids.
Hopefully, AEW doesn't sign this guy and WWE can get their hands on him. I think WWE would like this guy.
Probably.
If Vince seen him. He's 6'4".
John's like, oh, my back. You're
Dude's
heavy.
6'4" and 270. He's a Vince guy. Did you hear me? He's 6'4", 270. He's a Vince guy.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
I was like, delete that dude.
Look at that. He couldn't even take him down with the clothesline.
Holy crap. Raw's women division is lacking decent competition. Yeah, because they don't have a women's division.
On Raw?
Oh, he's got to put him in a sleeper hold to get him. He's like, I know how to take down a giant.
Put him to sleep.
You know, He pulled a Princess Bride.
Yeah, when he put down Entree.
He pulled a Princess Bride.
Well, he's like, ugh.
That's funny.
Ugh.
Looks like we've had goats, lol. All our animals are kids, according to Jade. Well, that's true. You do have to take care of them. They are very dependent upon you as humans to make sure that they're fed and sheltered. So they're kind of like having kids.
I clipped my chicken's wings today because they went out in the road.
So they got in trouble. They got told no. If you're going to act like that, you're not going to be able to roam freely around the yard, you little free-ranging chickens.
3 of them were out, though. Obviously, the meek black one with the short
She didn't
comb.
go?
She does not. She is very different than the other ones.
That's weird.
She's definitely the... Remember how he said they didn't have a hierarchy? They do now, and she's the bottom of it.
Oh.
She doesn't even get to eat.
That's mean. That's weird. I thought it was going to be the runt-looking one.
No.
She's...
No.
I mean, they're not mean by any means.
They're definitely...
It's funny. Old Beth's talking over there.
I was going to flip over there, but it looks like Moxley's going to talk.
Moxley's going to try to talk, too. Robbie says the curry you should try fall curry. That will blow your brains out. Is it spicy? Because that sounds not fun.
Anything can happen on Wednesdays on AEW Dynamite. Some dude, I love you.
That's great, man, you weirdo. We have Jeremy in our chat. Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy.
And I'm going to say this one more time. No political talk in chat tonight.
Ew.
At all. None whatsoever.
Why would we want political talk?
Hunt Ricky's like, Beth should sing Amazing Grace. Does she have a very gravelly voice? I don't think I remember what her voice sounds like.
Old Beth.
Yeah.
It's just, she's the announcer.
Robbie's like, YouTube some videos about curry. Linda says WWE is planning on having 15,000 fans each night of WrestleMania. Really? That's
Yeah,
weird.
but I've heard that. I heard it was right around 25,000, so I didn't know if that was split over 2 days or if it was all at once.
Huh. That's kind of cool that they're actually having people. Then.
Look at that. They have all the women out there together.
Wow. That's nice.
She's like, move, bitch. Get out the way.
Casey and Caden.
I think they're wrestling. Those two.
Mercedes Martinez and Tony Storm. They put them together. That's hilarious.
Good luck.
Weird. That's just weird. Abdul says, okay, so you love learning new names. Yes. I will teach you some Pakistani dishes names. Pronounce Karahi, Gol Gapai, Pulao. Did I say them okay? See, you two, Simo says having Dopiaza tomorrow. No idea what that is. Vindicator's like, I'm the kind of legend who could never be killed by Orton, not with his fake burn makeup and cheap lucha mask these days. It's not a lucha mask, it's a burn mask, you weirdos. Let's see. Vindicator says Tony and Mercedes are such a weird pairing.
Isn't it?
I'm thinking Candice and Indy will cheat their way, pun intended, to the finals.
Yeah. They're wrestling that new tag team tonight, too.
The new ladies?
The ones that just got introduced to NXT like this week.
Nice. Robbie says, do you think KO will be at the Rumble?
KO? Well, he's going to probably lose a match right before it starts. And then either not be able to because it's a last man standing match, or they're going to have that match after the Royal Rumble, but I don't know how they're going to play that. If the women's match is the last match of the night, the women's Royal Rumble match, that means we're going to have a huge surprise comeback.
That's true, yeah.
It's either going to be like a Ronda Rousey or a Becky Lynch or something like that comes back. But if the men go last, it's expected. Mm-hmm. But you still could have a major comeback, a Brock Lesnar type coming out at number 30. We haven't had any surprise, even hints at surprises. I would assume Braun Strowman will be back. I would assume that Seth Rollins will be back.
Right?
What is this girl's name right here? I can never remember it.
Who? Hers?
Yeah, the only one that we don't know.
Caden Carter or something like that?
Yeah, Caden Carter.
Abdul says, is there any surprise entrances in Royal Rumble which WWE announced?
No, I don't think so yet, but we'll have like an Edge probably.
They haven't really, in the past, even with everything going social media stuff, they've tried to keep a lot of those surprises under wraps so that you don't know.
A lot of them are going to come out that weekend because you're going to see people in California are going to be like, look who we saw at the airport flying out today. You know?
Yeah.
And that's where you're going to see it, is when they're at the airports flying there.
Mm-hmm.
So people are going to see Brock Lesnar. The problem is Brock Lesnar has a jet. So now he doesn't fly public where he used to fly public.
Vindicator's like, well, I did just discuss the politics of Candice becoming a future tag champion. I don't think that's the same.
Different kinds of politics.
It's different, buddy. Don't be
Mercedes
smart,
Martinez
Vindicator.
going right after the cat. So Martinez she wanted no part of Retribution. She literally was like, they wanted to go a different direction than the way I wanted to go. People already knew it was me under that mask, and I just thought it was dumb, and I wish them the best, but it's not what I want to do, and that's why she's at NXT. She literally just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't blame her. I mean, because in a way, they never really buried her. You know what I mean? Like, she wasn't like somebody you didn't see or anything.
Yeah, no, she left
and Mia
before
Yim
then.
wasn't either. You saw her all the fucking time.
Right.
And she got better TV time on NXT than she ever has with what's her stink butts.
Right. Mia Yim was on TV every week.
Right?
She was on every week on NXT TV.
That's what I mean. Like, she was there all the time, so I don't understand why
Mercedes.
they did what they did.
But Mercedes has wrestled for 20 years, and she just doesn't want her legacy to end in a weird group.
Note. Yeah, and the fact that they're shitty and everybody hates them, why would you want to put yourself in the position of being hated? If you're going to be hated, at least go for it in
With
the
your
sense of,
face
here's
out.
my face and my name. Not, I get our name or some weird crap thing that they decided. Oh, it's such a dumb idea. Abdul's like, because I have not seen WWE for a while ago. I'm sorry. Abdul's like, well done, Dalitha. You got 5 marks out of 10 for learning Dish's name. well, I guess I'll have to practice. Robbie says, Lucha Mask turned inside out. Kind of, but not really. Vindicator's like, Tony's thickness is overshadowing this match, and I love it.
She's thick.
You should have had the drooling app on their little emoji. What the hell happened to that? Robbie's like, Ronda has hijacked the title, yay. Ronda to hijack the title. No.
I don't know if that would happen unless they put her on SmackDown, and they would put her on SmackDown, I have a feeling, too, even though Vince loves Raw better. But it would make more sense for her to be on SmackDown, because then she'd be on a cable, like a TV network.
Yeah.
Where USA is a cable network.
Mm-hmm. Robbie was letting you know that earlier, Travis quoting Ludacris. I don't know what you may have said.
I can't remember now.
Ludacris.
I'm sure I did, though, because I always throw in the rap.
Someone says...
What were we talking about, and then I'll redo it.
Abha for telling us. Vindicator says, yeah, sometimes I am too smart for my own good, Dalitha. I've been getting some counseling for it, though, to unsuccessful results. Oh,
it happens.
You thought I said smart, like in a good way? That's fine.
Oh, shit.
Ricky says, Beth should sing Amazing Grace. Yeah, you said that. Thanks
Top
for
flight.
sharing it 4 more times.
Seidel.
Robbie says, what about Mia Yim? Is she still on Retribution? That we
Yes.
know of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Joel says, give me $1,000 trillion. I don't have any money. Robbie's like, move, bitch, get out of the way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when they were coming down, yeah. Ooh, bitch, get out the way. When you see me on the highway, get out my way. Matt Hardy gonna wrestle with Private Party.
So now he's big money Matt Hardy?
Yeah.
Is this one of his multiple personalities that he
Yes.
has?
Every time he gets a bump on the head, he changes personalities. I don't know.
I guess that's so weird. Walter's leaving us for tonight. He says, okay, bye guys. See you Friday for SmackDown. All right, Walter.
All right, Walter. We'll see you in 48 hours.
Have a great night, Walter.
47.
Take care tomorrow. Be safe out there, and we'll see you soon. Right. Abdul says, why are you spamming, bro? Exactly, Abdul. You guys tell him. Tell him to stop. Milo says Taya Valkyrie has officially left Impact. Think she's entering the Rumble.
That could happen. She is in Orlando, Florida.
I wonder why she officially left.
She's just done. Her contract's up.
Oh. She's RVD's girl, right?
I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying. His name's not RVD, but yeah.
Oh. No?
Johnny Wrestling.
What? Taya Valkyrie?
Yeah. Johnny Wrestling. Mrs. Partner.
Oh,
Drip Drip.
that's oh yeah, okay, yeah. Does she just no? It's a different girl that has really big boobs. She's brunette.
Oh yeah, the porn star looking thing.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
they
this
look
is
all the same after a while.
Yeah, this one's a blonde with the big boobs, and she's a pretty good wrestler.
Right.
She was the what do they call that women's division over there?
Vindicator's like, he is
Knockouts
spamming because
champion.
it's hip and cool social media thing to do. Only way losers can garner the respect they desperately needed but under undeserved attention, right? Robbie says this has got to be Matt Hardy's last shirt in wrestling.
Did you see that?
Did he fall down?
No, they did a triple leapfrog on the poor guy.
Oh, I did not see it.
A triple leapfrog. Top flight. What are they? Did he just land on his neck? That was very, very sloppy what's happening here. There's Seidel. There's no way
they
you're
get a little bit too excited with what they're doing and they forget.
Yeah. You're not pinning Quinn like that, guys. It's one of the top tag teams in all AEW.
Then don't spam, man. We get it. You want to sing the Amazing Grace.
I like to sing. I get
Ricky's singing the Amazing Grace to you. I guess we're at a funeral. Thanks.
A funeral?
It's usually where they sing Amazing Grace.
I've never heard Amazing Grace sung at a funeral.
Have you ever been to an African American's funeral? Because that's usually what they sing.
I have not. I mean, I have, but I have not heard the song.
Yeah. Robbie's like, does AEW ever have Rumble type matches? Every match.
They do like their tag team matches.
Kidding.
But no, they did have a battle royal
Sorry.
at their last big show, their last pay-per-view. They do battle royals, but they do not do Royal Rumbles, no.
Abdul's like, teach me English. I don't know. You're doing pretty good. I think you can learn a lot just by reading other people's chats and stuff.
I mean, if you're already typing it, unless you're using a translating machine for all this, you're doing pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Because
it's
basically
coming out, like,
all we
stuff you
could
can
teach you is
understand.
like some slang words or something.
Yeah, nobody wants to learn that. You want to learn real English.
You got to get the language down first, and then you can start.
Talk to Ravi and Samo. They're from the actual UK. They can teach you real English.
English.
Vindicator's like, AEW, the home. Seriously, Hunt Ricky, stop spamming. Just stop. Like, really, just stop. You're sorry, you don't want us to time you out, but
You're fine.
You gotta just stop, man. Just be cool. Like, you might be on a computer, but other people are on their phones. And when that shit comes up on their phones, it takes away the whole chat.
And then delete the talks to you for 5 minutes about it. And so it takes away from everybody
Tell
else's
Travis
comments.
to fuck off.
Move on.
I have. You haven't.
2-0. Mercedes Martinez breaks up the count. Cat kicks Mercedes.
Vindicator says AEW, the home of 6 and 8 and 10 man tag matches. Maybe they need McBossman to come give them some fresh ideas to change things up. Like, wait for it. Recaps.
You gotta have recaps, AEW. Seriously, you have a 2-hour show. You have way too many matches. You should only have 2 or 3 matches. The rest should be recaps.
Right?
Carter, look at Carter fighting her way out of that. It's a lot of ass right there.
Always.
I was listening to the guy on the news the other day, and he was being interviewed about freedom of speech or something. I know we're not going too political, but it was something to do with freedom of speech. And it was a woman anchor, and it's somebody else up there with him, and he's like, there's only two things in the world that have never let me down. And he said, the First Amendment and boobs.
That's all you gotta know.
And she got so offended, it was crazy. Is that Io? What the hell's Shirai doing? Who'd she just take out? Mercedes?
She just beat somebody up.
She just took out Mercedes.
It was her partner. Tony's partner's now out.
Tony's single?
Tony's like, I don't know what to do because she gone.
Kitten Carter just tripped her.
Where's Casey at? Catanzaro, she's gone too.
There
she is.
There she is. Look how tiny she is. She's like a little Barbie doll. But without the curves.
Disgusting.
All right, here we go. She's going to win it. She's going to beat Toni Storm right here. Wow. Oh, wow. What's that?
What the hell did she miss?
Yes. She did a lot of bad things there. And they win. I don't know if she was supposed to land on her back.
I don't know what the hell she was supposed to do, but she just totally was like falling all over herself.
I think she was doing Ricochet's move, and she's supposed to land on her stomach.
Is she okay? Because she looks like she's a little like loopy. Did she take some drugs before she went out there?
Are they going to show the replay, or is that something we have to rewind on our own?
Yeah, Ricky is not even a fighting champion. Yeah, because she hasn't went out there and done anything.
Who is it?
Io Shirai. He's saying she's not a fighting champion.
Well, she was. There it is. See, so right here, she's supposed to go forward, but she turned backwards. And so she just kind of landed with her.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right at that turn, she's supposed to lay out, but she kept rotating.
Oh, really? Ricky, you think Tony's fat? That's funny.
Fat bottom girls, they make the rockin' world go
Pretty
round.
sure that she could probably beat you up at this point.
Fat bottom girls.
I wonder how much she can.
Look it up, Queen. Fat bottom girls.
Squat.
Go look it up.
Let's see. Lineker said Casey and Caden have lasted longer than I thought, and I like that too. More time to stare at Tony, unrelenting thickness. Except for Io Shirai came out and took out her person, so now it's like, what? Gotta protect you from yourself. I always like to leave the loves a pound.
You can't fight both of them, so you gotta find
like
yourself
Rihanna.
a partner. Who do you think
that
his partner is
sounds
gonna be?
terrifying.
I don't have friends. I don't have friends. That's the old me. All I have now is enemies. Hook up with Cross. He'll help you.
Enemies closer? What in the good lord kind of garbage is this shit? Like they're like, oh, do you get my meaning? No, I totally get your meaning.
Oh.
They like stared at each other and like gave their like meanings to each other through their eyes. Then you got this big old weirdo who has a dragon thing on his shoulder, which
Bronson
is even more
Reed.
stupid.
Because he's Godzilla. See, he's got the city on his shirt.
Which is hilarious. That guy is Swerve Scott, and he's fucking taller than him, which is even more hilarious.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be a skyscraper guy, but he's not a skyscraper.
Yeah.
All right, top flight. Spear. Oh, my God, he hit him hard. Jesus Christ.
He's like a dumpster warehouse in the bottom parts of Detroit.
Did you just see how hard he hit him?
Yeah, really hard because he threw into that thing and it sounded terrible. Then it hears like Shirai is getting payback, and I hope Tony is single. I plan on treating her to dinner soon to help her get over this loss. You'll have
Take her out.
You'll have
to a nice dinner.
Instagram and Twitter her and see if she is.
Have some steak.
I'm sure she doesn't get enough attention from
maybe
bunch
some
of wackos.
steak. Maybe some sex. It's on Anchorman. Go out.
Steak.
Have some steak.
Maybe some sex.
Maybe some sex.
Robbie's like, is NXT in the Rumble matches? No.
No.
No. They
Yeah,
have not put them in the Rumble matches.
There's no Rumble matches for any NXT people that we know of.
Yeah.
So far. I mean, there's going to be some. I bet you there's quite a bit of the women there. Like, Io Shirai should be in it, I would assume.
Simo's like, Tony is with Juice Johnson.
Old Juice. The last girl that dated a guy named Juice ended up dead. Whether it was his fault or not. Remember O.J. Simpson? He was Juice. What was her name? Nicole Simpson? Right? Nicole?
Right? Done.
There it is. Hardy cleaning house. Look at that. He's going to pin all three of them. He almost got him. Big money Matt.
Simo's saying that Tony is with Juice Johnson.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah, Vindicator says the juice is loose and I'm ready to treat Tony more upscale drinks. It's all about the finer things in life. Tony Storm could probably... Robbie says Tony Storm could probably go all night. After she pulled a
What does
Jeep
Mark
out of
Quinn
a ditch.
do? Right? You don't have to worry about getting stuck in the mountains. She'll just pull it out.
Something like that.
Mark Quinn struggling right now. Top Flight, both Top Flight coming after their tag team partner. Money Matt down. Mark Quinn.
I don't even know who that is.
Cassidy, which one?
Smo says, okay, is all locked up now. I mean, how did he think he'd get away with armed robbery unmasked?
Oh, I get it, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're masked.
You know what's crazy is he went to prison for stealing his own shit. It was his own merchandise that got stolen from him or something. And he was trying to get it back, but he did it with gunpoint. And...
So instead of like telling the police, hey, yo, police, I found out where my shit's at. Like, I mean, unless it's illegal crap, you know, go tell the cops. See, that's where my stuff is. I'm putting in for stolen goods and blah, blah, blah.
Fucking OJ. Just not too smart. Martin looked like he got hurt right there.
Oh, that's who he meant. OJ, not okay.
Top Flight just hit him with a chair.
Ouch.
Did you see that? The dirty play. Cassidy and Quinn.
He's like, what'd you do? He's like,
Quinn,
I don't know.
look at that. Shooting
Like...
star press 1, 2, and 3. They won it by cheating.
Right.
And they're both surprised. They're like, I didn't
What?
know you could go that dirty.
I didn't know you
He's
could
like, I can
do
get
that.
dirty.
Kawar, I know that you're Hunt Ricky's other alternate thing. Please stop spamming. Or I will time you out again. The Nikita says, no, OJ has been out of prison for over a year. Yeah, he has been out of prison for over a year. He has been out. He did. He got like parole or whatever, but it's just funny that he did what he did. It's just like, you know,
Tyler Rust.
it's not like people would be like, who's this guy? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess, it's OJ. I guess he probably may not trust the police enough.
Do you know what
to
team he
think that they
played
would
for?
I don't know. The Bears,
Mm-mm.
the Patriots, the Giants,
Private Party.
Bills,
Sore winners.
the Dolphins.
Look at the heel turn right here by Private Party and Money Matt. He got him to play dirty finally.
So he's trying to get him to be
Twist
all-
of fate. He played for the Buffalo Bills.
Right. Okay. Bills.
He was the first running back in the history of the game to run for 2,000 yards in a season.
Right. Claire's like Tyler Rust and his dad. Robbie's like, I remember O.J. Simpson's trial being shown on TV when I was younger.
It was a big deal. I remember it when I was a kid, too.
I don't because we probably don't watch it.
Try to stay back, Twinkle Toes.
Nickers like, the truth is the truth unless you make up the facts to boost Matt Hardy's status to future Hall of Famer.
The
Is that
truth
how it
is
works?
the truth.
Kawhi was like, Tyler Rust and his dad.
Look at the contention in the inner circle.
Tyler Rust and his dad.
Let those two have it. Let those two wrestle at the next pay-per-view. That's the 27th of February. Guevara, MJF.
Yeah.
I think that might be happening here pretty soon.
Possibly, yeah. Smells like Private Party are challenging for the Impact Tag Team titles. That's weird.
Santana and Ortiz better win that, but they're not. I think Jericho and MJF will win it.
Right.
Guevara, put your fists up. We're not there yet.
Okay. Robbie's like, Money Matt, what kind of swag name is that? Matt is defo done out here. I have no idea. So I asked Travis, I was like, is that one of his many, like, personalities that he has?
It is. It's a new one.
Legit Layla Hirsch. She's legit. She's the midget. She's 4 foot of fury right there. See? She is a little person. She is literally considered a little person at 4'11". Put Marko Stunt and John Silver out there, and they'll all be the same size. Not kidding.
Penelope Ford coming out.
Would look so more sharp without that stupid, hideous scarf. Someone help that man, please.
I was looking into buying some of those scarves. Maybe a suit jacket.
And Ando or Abdul Lahad is now back in our chat again, like as a different name, but someone missed me.
Look at Penelope's outfit tonight.
Rumble challenge like 10,000 to 20,000 fans at Mania this year. That's what we've heard.
Looking like we're gonna get some fans,
which is cool. Little Fettuccine
look
in the
at
chat. Little Fettuccine, hey, how's it going? Says, what happened so far
on which one? Are you watching NXT or AEW?
Vindicator's like MJF with
look at Chucky T. He's the butler.
I want to read it again.
Chucky T is the butler, huh?
Oh, I was trying to read Vindicator's thing again, but I don't need to. Little Fettuccine wants to know both.
Both?
Oh man, dude, that's a lot
of
shit.
So much stuff going on, bud.
NXT started out with.
Let's see. NXT started out with the Kushida and his partner, which
Leon
was
Ruff.
Yeah, Leon Ruff versus Johnny Wrestling and Austin Theory.
And
Kushida won that one.
Kushida and Leon Ruff won.
And then Karrion Kross versus Nobody, and Karrion Kross just dominated him.
The Nobody.
And then Imperium and the Lucha House Party. Lucha House Party won that one.
Which was weird. That was actually for the Dusty Rhodes Classic tag team matches, and it was just kind of odd that they did win.
Right, look at that in
Imperium
the back.
To win, so
crazy in the back.
Yep.
Anyways, the next was Katzen Lazaro versus Caden Carter, or with Caden Carter versus Tony Storm and Mercedes Martinez. And Mercedes Martinez got beat up by Io Shirai in the middle of the match. So it left Tony Storm alone, and then Katz Lazaro, or whatever her name is,
Cantanzaro.
She hit her with the 550, 590, 575, and some change. Little frog splash off the top rope, and then they won that one. And right now we got Tyler Rust, I think, versus what's this guy's name?
The big dude?
Bronson Reed.
Yeah, that guy.
I think Rust is going to win this one, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Anyways, and that's where we're at right now.
That's on NXT. Over on AEW, started out with a little bit of birthday celebration for -1, which was Brody Lee's son, Brody Jr., I guess you could call him. That started out with a huge tag match between
the Dark Order versus Luther and his group.
Yeah, and Hangman Page was over with the Dark Order. They asked him to join him. He said no after they won. They
won that match, and then he... Sorry, I'm watching the match that's going on right now. We should be doing this during a commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Rust just kicks big old Bronson Reed right in the face.
But right now, over on
AEW,
we have the legit, what's of her faces?
Layla
Hirsch versus
Penelope
Ford in a match.
And Penelope's kicking her ass because Kip Sabian keeps getting involved.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Reeling her in?
I guess.
He's reeling the wrong way.
He doesn't know. He's probably never seen a damn fishing pole in his entire life. He probably doesn't even know what it really is.
Oh, Rust just lost. Bronson Reed ran right through Rust. That's weird. I thought they were pushing this Rust guy. All right, Bronson Reed won that one.
Yeah. So, anyways, so what else happened on AEW after that?
Oh, we had that pretty Peter Pettigrew. I don't know what his last name was.
Avalon.
Peter Avalon. And Cody. Cody won that one. We had Jon Moxley versus Nick Camarcado. And Jon Moxley won that one. We had Top Flight and Matt Sydal versus Matt Hardy and the Private Party. And Matt Hardy and the Private Party won that and turned heel and beat Top Flight and Matt Sydal after the bell rang.
Yes.
So that'll cause a little hate and discontent there in AEW.
And discontent.
And now we have Layla Hurst and Penelope Ford, and that's where we're at. That's a total recap of the whole show so far.
Yay! Vindicator says this gal is legit, is too small to leave a lasting impact on the squared circle, but maybe she needs Xylee style of training to increase her chances. Bliss could use that help too.
Bliss is the best wrestler in the business.
Ravi says
She just pinned Asuka on Monday.
Swag is UK slang for bad rubbish crap. Sounds good. Some swag. Here it doesn't mean bad rubbish crap. Swag here means that you've got really nice things.
Merchandise, which is
That's
swag.
merch.
Or it's the way you
Swag.
walk. Like you got swagger.
That's kind of fun, huh? Like American English. You guys are like, you guys made it all stupid. Vindicator's like, it's always twice as nice if you read my comment on back-to-back occasions like that, right? Because I have no idea what's going on. I lost my place among the sea of stupid. Yeah, pretty much. Rob is like, which is better, NXT or AEW in general?
Tonight, it's tough. I kind of like the tag teams, and so I like NXT. NXT's been doing really good since New Year's. But I still think AEW is a better show overall. But maybe not tonight.
It's just because they have that Dusty Rhodes Classic stuff going on.
And it's just constant action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know they've already had 5 matches?
Right, over on NXT.
Yes.
Yeah. AEW is not quite up there. They've only had like 4, right?
5.
5.
Well,
This
they're
is
in
our
the
fifth.
5th one.
Yeah. Vindicator's like, I love when Travis throws in that good old sarcasm when you least expect it. Yeah. Travis and his sarcasm.
He throws it out there.
Rumble's like, I'm back. If you were a wrestler, what 2 women would you want as your valet?
2? I get 2?
Wow, 2 of them. Damn.
They'd fight over me. It would be bad. I could already see the storyline happening. What 2 would I want as a valet? I'm going to pick valets. And so it'd be, what, Eva Marie and Lana, maybe?
Okay.
Although Scarlett Bordeaux would be kind of nice.
That's funny that they showed that Pioneer woman and they actually showed her husband. Like, look, I have a husband.
He's like, don't get any ideas. Penelope got kicked right in the left boobie. Layla Hurst back on her feet. Layla Hurst looks funny. I don't know what it is.
It's because she's a little person.
Is that what
They're
it is?
always shaped weird.
Aren't you supposed to just throw them?
Her butt's all funny, so her pants make her look like she's wearing a big fat diaper.
Oh! Oh, shit. German suplex.
Boots
Penelope's
and
in trouble. Boots and boobies.
Samoa's like, China, hands down. She'd have to come back from the dead. Rumble says, you would not want Mandy or Becky?
They're both wrestlers. Like, I don't want to take them from their job.
Right.
Maybe Dana Brooke.
Rumble's like, they don't have to be valets.
Like, just... No, what are we saying here? Is that perverted? Or are we talking about... Or they have to...
I'm back. If you were a wrestler, what 2 women would you want as your valet? Like, they don't have to be valets right now for them to be your valet. So you could use wrestlers if you wanted them as your valet instead.
I mean, I like the way Charlotte Flair looks. So Charlotte Flair, I'd be fine with that. But I like Lacey. I like the taller girls.
Why would she take out the butler? He didn't do anything. He was just standing there. He had nothing else to do.
What the hell? Kip Sabian interfered.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like she was going to kick out anyways, but... Get out of the ring! Don't boo me. Yes, I said get out of the ring. Charles. Chucky T is now Charles, the butler.
Vindicator says, so Travis, who wins a beauty pageant between Penelope, Ty, Scarlett, Tony, Mandy, and Thunder Rosa? Unpainted.
Thunder Rosa is a cutie, but I would definitely eliminate her. What was the first name?
Penelope Ford, Ty Conte, Scarlett, Tony, Mandy, and Thunder Rosa. I know who I would pick.
So Ty Conte and Mandy are the last 2. Penelope's up there, but she'd be eliminated. Scarlett would be up there, but she'd be eliminated. You'd have to... damn, that would be tough. Ty Conte is... she's on, like, a different kind of level. Because she's tiny, but she has a huge butt.
Rumble's like Mandy. And Vindicator's like, I agree. And I'm going with Ty. That's my pick. Robbie's
I think I would go with Ty.
Do you think it's time for your mate Vinnie Mac to retire from running WWE? No, I think he should stay there until he dies, and then everybody pretend he's still alive and run it just like he does for the rest of our lives. So for 200 years. So
in the like about 1,000 years ago, there was a tribe in South America, and they would go into battle with their dead chief on a chair, and he would lead them. They could hear him talk to him. Mm-hmm. So God knows what drugs they were on. Probably mushrooms or whatever.
Dun, dun.
But that is WWE in the future. Vince is going to be a stuffed dummy, and they're going to listen to what he says, and they're still going to be running this shit the same way.
Samo says, Vince will never retire. He'll be there till the day he dies, and then some.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. I'm adding and then some, by the way. Jacob says, is Charles Chuck from Best Friends? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Jacob. That is him. Yep.
Trent's hurt, and so Chucky T had to find a way to stay relevant, and now
Indicator's
it's to be a
like, Miro is slightly less interesting now without the blonde hair.
Oh, look at this beat down in the back.
Oh, it's those 2 guys.
The Good Brothers beating up one of the Lucha Bros.
Why on earth would they call themselves good if they are mean? Is it like a pun?
Maybe.
Vindicator's like, Miro is slightly less interesting now without the blonde hair. Oh, I already read that. Oh, I thought I was reading a new one. Aunt Ricky's like, Jay is coming back. Jay who? Jacob's like, oh no, it's Crazy Brothers. Oh, there you go. That's more like
beat down.
Why is he wearing...
Where's Phoenix?
The hell kind of a
alligator right there.
See,
oh, with that spike on the tip. Is it a chrome tip?
I guess.
Is he trying to poke his eye out?
What?
Right, oh my God, we've seen this. We've seen this before.
Only it wasn't with a boot.
Rey Mysterio lost an eye that way. With the
That's how you lose an eye. That's what they do to those lucha guys.
Oh, they are chrome tipped.
Why would you ruin your boots?
With blood. Those are beautiful boots.
Like, why would you ruin something like that?
I don't know whatever I'd wear those with. Like, what? Like, where do you wear those? Like, to
you wear like your slack pants, like these guys are wearing, but you wear them kind of high watered a little, so it shows off the boots. That's what I see.
Wore them to church?
They wear that stuff when I was in Mexico. They wore those kind of boots like all of them do. They wear them here, too, if you ever go on Sunday after they come from church. And they're in the grocery store, and the guys with the girls. And the women are wearing these, like, dresses that you wouldn't be caught dead in church in, but they wear them anyways, which is awesome. Like, you know, the people around here wouldn't. And the guys are wearing their nice duds, but their boots have, like, these really, really long points, and they're, like, really, like, fancy looking and stuff.
Nice.
Fancy boots.
Next week, Dax Harwood.
Someone says Sarah
Oh, look at that. An 8-man tag team match next week.
Oh, wow. 8-man? That's so weird. How'd that happen?
There it is. 2 weeks from now. Beach break.
Ricky's talking about Jordan Devlin.
Oh, Jordan Devlin. Is he showing up?
Vindicator's like, so what is Omega's team name anyway?
Omega? The Elite.
What they were before?
The Elite.
They went back to that. Although I'm not sure how well that'll be. Robbie's like, just like his theme song goes.
Tag Team Battle Royal at Beach Blast.
So they came and attacked them. So Lucha House Party came out. And they're all in their suits. And the champion's like, let me get him with my belt.
Santos
as I
Escobar. Oh, no! Who's this guy? He looks like one of the ring guys.
Is it Heath Slater? Just kidding.
Oh, he's a little too short.
I don't know who that is. Some guy with a ponytail and hair that looks like Heath Slater hair.
He looks like a guy that would run the camera.
I guess. I don't know who the hell he is. Anybody know who the guy is?
Is this the guy they just signed? The brand new guy that they just signed just yesterday? It could definitely be the guy they just signed yesterday.
It's like a weirdo looking Matthew McConaughey kind of look. He kind of does, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's funny.
They signed a guy yesterday, and this could definitely be him. He was in that company that WWE just purchased not too long ago.
Trick Maverick. He's like... freaking weirdo. Vindicator's like, MVP needs to open tailor shop and teach all these guys how to really dress with style, right? Even though I'm a rebel who absolutely cannot stand suits on wingtips.
Is that what that's called? Is a wingtip?
Wingtips?
When they're all sharp?
Well, I don't know if that's what the boots are called. Snow says, if Devlin shows up, Escobar knows he's not the true champion. Is that who that was? Is that Jordan Devlin?
I don't think so.
Oh.
He's a UK guy. This guy wasn't. That's pretty good. I'll see you next week. You know that when we were watching and he got married to the Burnett, remember, and he got pinned for the 24/7 title? Drake Maverick. Remember when he was on the main roster? And
yeah.
He was in that, and it was at his wedding to that pretty brunette. That was real.
Oh, that was his real wedding?
That was their real wedding.
What
and she only found out about that 2 days before, after planning the whole wedding.
I bet she was freaking
she had a big thing. Like, there's like a 2-hour interview with her on it. And then, not only that, but they didn't know that he was going to be pinned at the I Do place, the altar, whatever you want to call it, until 2 hours before.
Huh. Did they get a divorce?
No, they're still together.
Chico says, what do you think about Kaden Carter and Mighty Casey Catanzaro winning the tag match?
I loved it. Why not? I mean, it was all Mercedes Martinez's fault because she put her nose in Io Shirai's business a while back. But it also sets that up, right? But we got that fighting pit tonight.
Ooh,
it's happening right now.
Pit.
I guess
NXT.
Those new girls aren't going to be wrestling in the Dusty Rhodes thing tonight. I thought there was going to be two.
I guess not.
What is this?
It's
The number one
over.
contenders thing.
Women's World Championship Eliminator who will be the number one contender coming soon. World Championship Eliminator Tournament.
Oh yeah, it looks like there's going to be a lot of women in that. Coming soon though. We don't have dates. But there is going to be a women's number one contender bracket. I love brackets. It's my favorite thing about sports. Brackets. They took it away from me in March.
Indicator says he does look like a guy. He looks like a guy who would run the camera filming a vlog in the surfboard store all the way to the beach. Robbie says, why did Omega show up in Impact?
He's always in Impact. That's where the Good Brothers are.
Because of what's his face?
Dan Callis.
Yeah, that guy.
What's his name showed up? Tony Khan showed up live last night too. Or it's not live, it's pre-tape, but he showed up.
Samo says Devlin won the Cruiserweight title at Worlds Collide last year, but because of all this, he's stuck in the UK. But WWE has allowed him to defend it on NXT UK.
Yes, absolutely.
Vindicator says, but nothing else matters before this moment. It's Fight Pit time.
That's right. Fight Pit time.
Jacob says, I see NXT signed women's. Yes.
Yeah, 3 women got signed.
Gross. So disgusting.
The Duncans.
Plant-based crap. So much more processed than other stuff.
You don't want to eat processed food, but
I mean, you're better off eating a fucking sausage patty, for fuck's sake. If you're going to go process, you might as well just eat
but they don't want the meat. So both of them are processed. They're just saying, I don't want animal meat in my processed food. But so they're still eating processed food, so both of them are bad for you, but one's vegan bad for you and one's non-vegan bad for you. So it just depends on what you're into.
Right. Vindicator says SmackDown needs to sign 10 women. Give my girls Sasha and Bianca some real competition.
I agree. They need to boost these women's rosters up to at least 15 on each show. And then actually have 2 or 3 women's matches a night. This one women's match every other week on SmackDown is dumb. If they're going to have a women's division, use it. If you're not, get rid of it. But don't piss around and not take advantage of it. And having Asuka be a champion just buries that title.
Right. Jacob's like, oh my god, it's Jack Swagger. Yeah, over there on AEW. It's that one.
The people.
Or he's like, do you guys think that Undisputed Era need to join the main roster, or are they better off in NXT?
I think they're fine in NXT.
Yeah, and since I couldn't see this one before because of all the spamming in the chat.
They're not going to do good there. They're like on the main roster, they're just going to get buried.
Jacob says one is Priscilla Kelly.
Priscilla Kelly, yes, she is one of them. Her name is now Gigi or DG. I can't remember what they call her. DG or Deji? Gigi Dolan. So get used to DD Jolin or Gigi Dolan, right? Gigi?
Yeah.
And then Cora Jade.
Yeah.
Cora Jade is another top independent star. And then there's another one. Maybe Zoe Stark. I can't remember the third one, but there is another one also. But yeah. Gigi Dolan's the one you're talking about. She'll be on probably next week. But she is in the tournament. They're already in the tournament for the Dusty Rhodes Women's Trophy.
Vindicator's like, SmackDown needs to sign 10 women. Give my girls Sasha and Bianca some real competition.
Right. All right, here comes Timothy Thatcher entering the...
There's another one I missed during the whole spamming events. Robbie says, do you guys think the Undisputed Era needs to join the main roster, or are they better off in NXT?
We answered that one.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
And I said they'd just probably get buried down there.
Vindicator's like, Bliss winning the title would bury it 6 feet deeper, maybe, literally.
I honestly don't... Well, there you go. As a joke. But... I don't know. Asuka's not using it.
Yeah.
I just feel like they need to do something with the singles wrestling in the
okay,
women's
let's
division.
put it this way. I don't think that they should put the title on Bliss because of what's going on with what she's doing with Bray Wyatt and whatever story thing plot they're doing there. If you put it on her, it's just too soon, and it's just going to ruin whatever they're setting up for that.
Right. Keep it away from her.
Keep it away from her. Asuka, on the other hand, at this point, I don't know if they're waiting for somebody to come back, if they're waiting to put somebody over, if they're waiting to get Charlotte to a place where they can put it on her and keep it on her for a long period of time. Because in the past, all we ever see is Charlotte gets the title and loses it, just like Johnny Gargano did down in AEW.
She's won it and lost it 10 times.
Or down in NXT. So it needs to just, either it's going to be put on somebody who can hold on to it and defend it, so on and so forth, and blah, blah, blah. But at this point, yeah, it's getting, I mean, I'm not saying I don't like Asuka. I just don't think they're using her. That's the problem. It's not, I don't think it's her fault that things aren't happening the way they need to. I think it's WWE's fault for not putting her in the position to defend that title. I blame WWE, not Asuka. I will never blame her because it's not her fault. She's been there through this whole fucking thing.
Rules. Are they anything
Decision
weird?
must happen within the pit. Something. No pinfalls. Win by knockout or submission.
Here we go. Pit style fighting. Who's gonna win this, guys? I think Vince's gonna stay till the end. He usually gets scared off on the final matches.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I gotta go.
Chomping. what's his face? Thatcher. Jacob says,
Ciampa.
I know one is Lacey Ryan, one of the people. Sima says, Bliss won't win the title. She's too important to Orton versus the Fiend storyline. Exactly.
Well, I was just thinking that she might win the Rumble and then not win the title until WrestleMania.
Right.
Which would still give 3 months to the build-up because it's April 10th.
Mm-hmm. Robbie's like, Dakota Kai should be on SmackDown. Give Bayley and Sasha and others a run for their money. I guess she could be one that you could pull up there. The only reason why I'm saying that is because she's not really kind of with Raquel Gonzalez anymore. They're kind of pushing Raquel to be her own. So she's not really...
Right. They are... there's no singles matches being pushed right now except for Mercedes.
Right.
And Io. But they are together in that tag team tournament.
Yeah.
The two you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Raquel and...
Dakota Kai.
Dakota.
Well, they've been together for a while, so it's not surprising that they would.
That they would throw that together.
Yeah.
I get it. So look at this. They have a platform around the ring. It's kind of cool, actually. All the way around the top, it's like a catwalk.
Well, Vindicator says, I guess next week is Los Eldegados versus the Wave Riders. That will be a mid-card squash match.
Yeah, it's definitely got an... hey, look. It's the Godzilla movie, I think. I guess it's a whole bunch of movies, but one of the Godzilla movies is on there. Oh. Godzilla vs. Kong.
Cool.
So in the 80s, they had these matches called scaffold matches. And they put a scaffold across the top of the ring, and it was like 30 feet up in the air, 20 feet up in the air, or something like that. And so the guys, when they fell, like Jim Cornette fell and broke his ankle. Like, so they didn't do the match that much ever again. But anyways, that's what this reminds me of. They have a scaffolding all the way around the top of that ring. In the old days, this would have been a main event at a pay-per-view type stuff. And now it's just a main event of Thursday? Friday? What day is this? Wednesday?
Wednesday. Well, it's usually a Wednesday.
It's ridiculous. This should be a main event type match.
That fight pit?
This right here, yeah, this style. I mean, you don't have to call it fight pit if you don't want to. I like the scaffolding around the top. But they're going to end up in the ring at some point.
Fight pit?
Yeah, that's the name of it.
Okay. I'm like, why wouldn't I call it what it's called? How else would you know it? Robbie says just in the brand split, then the divisions would be better. Ryoto's in our chat. Hey, Ryoto. Hey, Ryota. What's up, Gab? How much are you doing?
How are you doing,
I've
boss?
missed being here. Well, we heard from your friend Rumble that you have been having seizures or have been sick. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're feeling better. Jacob says, I guess they are former Impact knockouts. Lacey Ryan and the other one he talked about.
Yeah.
Vindicator's like, yeah, Charlotte is 100 times worse than Bliss, which is saying a lot. WWE is wasting their younger talent like Dana, Mandy, Peyton, Lacey, Nikki. All should have been champions by now. Problem of it is Peyton was a tag team, then got out of a tag team, is now back into a tag team. Lacey should have been somebody they pushed, but we don't know what their decisions are either. You know, these people have their choices too.
Right. Would Lacey love to be on Good Morning America and talk? I think she'd be great at it, especially as a heel.
She does
that
talking.
She
does that talking stuff with a lot of that military stuff. I think that she would be really good at it, and she'd be okay with it.
She would be fine.
I think Lacey could pull it off. And the thing
Dana Brooke, not a chance.
No.
Mandy Rose, not a chance.
They should have pushed Lacey for a championship.
But if you just
they were during the pandemic.
If you just want a champion that's going to be on TV and just wrestle, there's plenty of them.
Yeah.
But if you want a champion that's actually going to take your brand and put it out there so people in junior high see it and go, "Who's this girl? Like, what does she do?"
Wouldn't you want that? I mean, I look at it like they have so many more things with Lacey because she has an in with the military people. She has an in with a lot of stuff that's happening out there in the world for mental health and things like that. Her face is out there so much more for a lot of other things. Why wouldn't you push her for that? It makes no sense to me why she isn't a champion. And the only thing I can think of is she doesn't want to be.
Right.
So only thing I can think of is she has so much fun just being her personality part that she doesn't want a championship because of all the other things she does.
I also think that Charlotte's good at that. She can go on Good Morning America or any of those other talk show circuits and be fine. She could be on that late night with what's his name?
Right.
The guy that used to be on Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm. Samosa should have to defend against both Raquel and Mercedes. Guy Dawson says, why was Bianca Belair on that women wall in NXT? She didn't do anything. What do you guys think? She was on the women's wall because she was probably in one of the women's the whatever match they are showing for the women's. What is that? The women's
the
tag
Dusty
thing?
Rhodes thing. This is the first time it's ever happened.
Oh, okay. So I'm pretty sure women. They're just showing a lot of women who have
done stuff,
gone further, gone past that, gone.
Yeah, she was never a champion, though. You're right.
But not being a champion, I don't know if being a champion really makes it anything that you can or can't be on the wall. Vindicator says, I wish the whole pit match would play out on the higher railings. You can't take your eyes off that kind of drama and suspense.
Yeah, like somebody's gonna die.
Right? Guys like Bianca Belair is overhyped. What do you guys think?
We'll see how it plays out. Right now, she's just being pushed because there's nobody else. There's just nobody out there. SmackDown is Raw's barren. They're both just barren rosters for the women.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see them join together. Why would Jericho cheat? He's got kicked right in the face by Jack Hager.
He's like, I don't know, I want to cheat. It's like, why would you do that?
They're all your friends.
People.
Look now, MJF's gonna cheat. Now Hager's seen him too. So both of them tried to cheat. Hager got both of them, MJF and Jericho.
That's funny.
And then Santana and Ortiz both kick him right in the face. Oh, then he hits him with a double clothesline.
That's funny.
Jericho and MJF trying to cheat.
Robbie,
oh, God.
Robbie's like, do you think Tegan Knox will end up cutting her career short because of her injuries? That is a huge possibility. And it's sad, but you gotta, I mean, that's when you have to take a really good long look at what you want to do with your life. I mean, granted, I know she wants to be a wrestler.
Jericho. Oh, God, Jericho screwed up her bad right there. 1, 2, and...
Well, I think that Sammy wasn't quite close enough either, so he was trying to make up for
himself.
It. Jacob says, Travis, you would like that new talent show. The big show, Go Big show.
I'm recording it. I just need to sit down and actually watch it. I probably should catch up because it's going to be on again tomorrow, and there's already 2 episodes down.
The problem of it is like we watch so much TV watching wrestling with you guys that by the time we don't have to watch it, it's like the...
Yeah, basically all I watch is wrestling. And then when she's here, she watches cop dramas.
Maybe. If I really do, sometimes I just go to bed. Vindicator's like, it's possible the fight pit could be used at WrestleMania. At least it should.
Absolutely.
But we are talking
this match
about
should be
on Bossman here. High on ego.
Yeah,
low on brightitis.
Yeah, he does not like things that are different from what he's already done.
Right.
But this is definitely some dark, ropeless. There's no ropes.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome. Like, usually there's ropes on a ring, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a ropeless ring with a freaking catwalk above it.
Vindicator says, Mandy has done many non-wrestling interviews in her life, and Charlotte is so boring. Not even one third of the charisma of her father or even Nikki Cross.
Oh, I know. I understand that, but she's still pretty enough to carry the company when she's on the talk show circuits.
Robbie's like, Nikki Cross is being wasted. Well, they just don't have anything for her. They kind of fizzled out the friendship with Bliss, and
I don't understand why they can't have 3 or 4 women's matches. Oh, because they only have 7 matches on the night because there's so much damn recaps. Get rid of some recaps and put in some women's matches.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if one of these 2 companies had 3-hour shows, how much more wrestling there would be?
So they're saying that even the mat is like really hard. It's not very soft like a regular mat for the wrestling
Maybe they
match.
pulled the mat off and it's just as boards.
I don't know. It could be, I guess. Robbie said that. Vindicator says MJF has a glass shot going down with one punch overselling Hager, but I still like it.
Right?
He's smiling and laughing over there. He's like, oh, Wardlow
Jericho,
saved him.
MJF with the dub.
Did they win over there?
Yeah, you knew they would. I would rather have seen him not. But.
I think he made a very, what did he do? He, probably cheated.
Oh, yeah,
I'm sure.
Wardlow did, yeah.
He looked like he was smiling about something. So Wardlow came down and saved him because I wasn't looking up
right.
I was looking over at the Fight Pit stuff.
Well, now we got Fight Pit full screen, and it's big.
Robbie's like, when is Fastlane pay-per-view coming back?
And the Fastlane, March 21st.
As EvilBot just said, March 21st, 2021. There you go. Vindicator's like Law & Order, NCIS, Criminal Minds, CSI, or Hawaii Five-0. Which would you choose to watch forever, Dalitha?
Like
Probably
the
Law
originals?
& Order because there's more of them.
What
There's
kind
like
of Law & Order?
587
Are we
seasons.
talking about special victims or all of them?
Just the regular Law & Order would be okay.
I don't know what that one is.
Just the regular Law & Order.
I know, but I don't know what that one is.
It's the one with the one guy you don't like. It has Sam Waterston, the guy who's on Frankie and Gracie, or Grace and Frankie, or whatever, that was the husband, but then he became him.
Oh, he's got that other
and then
prosecutor on
yeah,
it.
and it has that other prosecutor that you don't like.
Yeah, I just don't
the
like
newer
that.
ones do, but the old ones don't have him on it.
Oh.
It just has Sam Waterston
and
in
it has
his
that
place.
really pretty brunette, but her eyes are kind of far apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. That one. Jacob says there is wood underneath. Yeah, so it's just basically the regular
carpet on top of the wood.
On top of the wood.
No ropes.
Which would be the actual ring, by the way. They put a mat over the top of the wood when they do it. Jacob says, Travis, have you ever heard of Bert the Conqueror?
No. Is that the funny comedian guy that does the Russian joke when he went to Russia? Because his name's Bert.
Oh.
But I don't know what his name.
Oh,
look at this!
They're using the ref.
DDT off the referee. Randy Orton style. That's his finisher, by the way. He does that through the ropes. It's Randy Orton's thing that he does, but it's his finisher.
So he had to use the ref.
So he used the referee because there's no ropes. But you can't win with pinfall.
Yeah, well, he's not trying to pin him. He's just waiting for him to not get up.
Look, he's seizing.
Vindicator says, but right now I like the Law & Order of this Fight Pit. Maybe it should be an entire pay-per-view like Hell in a Cell.
It's a little generic for Vince's taste also, by the way. He wouldn't allow the gray and the black. It would have to be blue and red, white. And
purple and pink and rainbow.
It'd have to be a little flashy. And of course, he'd have his sign right in the middle of that, WWE. He's like, how would they even know what they're watching?
Robbie's like, is Fastlane going to be better than TLC and Elimination Chamber?
No, I don't think so. It's going to be, 2 weeks before WrestleMania? So it's just going to be a quick pay-per-view that they can switch titles real quick if they need to. But for the most part, it's just going to be something silly, I would assume.
Yeah, he says, he's the comedian, the host of the talent show, the guy that takes his shirt off.
Oh, yeah.
The Machine.
The Machine. Yeah, I like that dude. He's funny.
Vindicator's like, we don't even know the card yet, Robbie. Right?
This might be it.
Is he going to submit?
Thatcher going to
They've
tap.
gone over the time, by
They're
the
way
way.
over the time.
So,
Oh,
see.
Thatcher getting up.
He's getting out of it. Wow. He's like, I'm not going to go with the submission this time, Ciampa.
Thatcher
You can't
drives
make
him right
me.
into that cage.
Ooh, the sadness.
That surgically repaired neck got driven right into that cage.
Right.
And now Thatcher's got him in a sleeper. Oh, right into the corner.
He's like, yeah.
Oh, he's pushing him out.
Uh-oh.
The hell's he trying to do here? Oh, he's going to do that
dangerous
muffler
spot,
stretch.
Puppy.
That muffler stretch. It's a stretch muffler, Travis, seriously.
It's a muffler stretch.
Oh, he tapped.
Oh, he's tapping.
Thatcher finally wins a match. Is this the beginning? Is he going to be pushed finally?
Jacob's like, you have this, Thatcher. Well, he did.
He's undefeated in the fight pit. So I guess this happened before. Is this the match that... Did he beat Riddle when Riddle went to the main roster? Because that could be foreseeing some stuff right there. Maybe Ciampa going to the main roster?
Jacob says, I cheered for Thatcher. Good for you.
I was also going for Thatcher on that one. I've never been a fan of this Ciampa. Tommaso
Ciampa.
Never been a fan.
Right?
Look at us going over like 10 minutes. 5 minutes, I guess.
Robbie's like, you guys should YouTube the UK comedian Lee Evans. He's too funny.
Lee Evans. I love British comedy. I love any kind of comedy, to be honest. But British people know how to bring comedy.
They're pretty funny. Chris O'Connor's like, Thatcher wins, baby. Hey, he did.
Just
he
win,
won.
baby, win.
He's getting a stank eye from Ciampa over there. Vindicator's like, unique ending, but it was memorable. Timothy 2-0 in the pit.
What's Timothy doing here?
Now it's time to put NXT belt on him over Pete Feminine Physique done. But it won't happen. Anyway, see you guys Friday. All right, Vin. Have a great night. We'll see you on Friday.
Look at Thatcher over there like, hey, lots of respect, buddy. Lots of respect.
I don't think he is. He's just
what else?
staring at him.
That's the respect part. If
Is
he didn't
it?
respect him, he'd be kicking him or hitting him.
I think he's just
See, now he's
laughing
just
at
shaking
him.
his head. Like, that was a hell of a fight. You took me to the end, bud.
Guy Dawson's like 2-0. Chris is like Cross versus Thatcher in a fight pit.
He is undefeated in that fight pit, so it could happen.
Right? All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight for some AEW and some NXT. We will be back here Friday for some SmackDown.
Old SmackDown.
Because that's exciting as hell. Woo! Anyways, hopefully you guys have a great night. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate all of you. Robbie's like, if you want a decent British comedy, search for the show Only Fools and Horses.
Only fools and horses.
That
All
sounds
right,
like
we
a good
appreciate
show.
you guys. We're going to see you on
Nope,
it is
Friday.
Wednesday. Friday. All right, guys. We'll see you in, 46 hours?
Yep. 46
We're off.
hours. All right, we're off like a prom dress.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Take care. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab.